Oversight is a real problem when it comes to ensuring promises are kept on affordable housing.
The city isn't providing enough oversight for its community partners in developing and maintaining affordable housing projects.
The Housing Authority developed fewer units for low and moderate income individuals than required.
We've had 3 audits in 5 years that focused on affordable housing. The city's history of not fully implementing or disagreeing with our recommendations led to the prioritization of our report. We found a program to build more affordable housing is not delivering the number of required units for the intended households. My audit team also found notable concerns related to maintaining the units the city does have. City officials need more oversight to keep this from happening. Unfortunately, the department chose to disagree with our recommendations once again, this time saying it would not implement improvements to see how it checks on the maintenance, safety, and sanitation of its affordable housing units.
Nationally accepted standards say housing is affordable when residents pay no more than 30% of their income on housing costs. That includes rent or mortgage and utilities.
In mid-2023, Denver's monthly rent averaged more than $2,100.
To pay no more than 30% of income for the average monthly rent, a household would need to make more than $84,000 per year, more than twice the city's minimum wage. Plans for new units are falling below requirements, and a lack of oversight is a key part of that problem. My team found the Denver Housing Authority reported some units were set to be rented at market rate instead of fixed at the affordable rates for people in the targeted income levels. Additionally, some city council districts were receiving more affordable housing resources than allowed, possibly posing concerns about equity between districts. The city's team has faced a number of challenges from the COVID-19 pandemic, deployment of the emergency operations centers, and fluctuations in the housing market, but that doesn't mean the city is off the hook for ensuring taxpayer dollars are used effectively and the program is helping the people it's intended to help. The city should consider improvements to how it does property maintenance checks. People living in some of these properties are forming unions because they don't feel their voices are being heard. That's why my team made recommendations for better inspection processes. Unfortunately, I'm not convinced the city is taking this seriously enough after they disagreed with some key points in the audit.
We selected 20 affordable housing projects at random, plus 1 additional affordable housing project used as permanent supportive housing. We conducted unannounced on-site visits of public areas and found issues like broken windows, trash and debris, pet or human waste, evidence of pest infestations, and exposed electrical wires.
We did not inspect individual private units. The city gives property managers more than the required length of notice before conducting inspections of private units, and no notice is required for inspection of public spaces.
The issues we identified suggest the lead time between department notifications and inspections may allow property managers to quickly and temporarily address or even cover up previously ignored issues. The department disagreed with our recommended review of how often inspections should occur and the length of time between notification and inspection. They said it would be too burdensome for residents. Giving property managers plenty of time to hide violations is not the way to clean up the properties on behalf of the people we hope to serve. If affordable housing is a priority in the city, leaders need to show a matching responsibility to effective use of resources. Well, that's it for this episode of Ask the Auditor. If you have a question, submit it to auditor@denvergov.org, and maybe your question will be the next question we answer on the next episode of Ask the Auditor.